is 26th of Sunday, the 10th of October. So basically, I got this here. We'll just start. Okay, yes, let me start with the hypothesis. So basically, this is the lightning bolt operation. It's about my hypothesis for something called the lightning bolt phenomenon, which is a phenomenon we don't really understand. There's a reason we don't really understand it, which is like combustion. Combustion is strike a match, it lights up, but why does the match light up? There's an unknown reason, we don't know it. So it combusts, it catches on fire. Now this is like the phenomenon for the lightning bolt, like the lightning bolt is like when you have like a floating orb or lightning bulb and you goes around the earth and it goes around and this is based on my business access because one of the people who pay for business access. So like if you go to obnext.org, you see the directed semiotic evolution assembly language, which we're trying to make first for the architecture. github.com/obnext.dsc, which is a control system between the fossil and the plant, which gives like fossil and microbes on Earth. It gives you plant life example, which is like 100% coherence operator cultures based on lossless algorithms rotation. Now, further ado. So basically, the lightning bolt hypothesis is my one. Try to understand that because I see application in like mitigating analog systems. Because analog systems are there, but they are incoherent naturally. But they are based on signals, so that's why the signals can be misinterpreted. But they mean they interpret cohesively because it's not like up down up down. If you map it out as a sine wave, you get like a sine function, cosine function, tan function. But the thing about systems, it's about like a universal computability. Like it's more about the lightning bolt than the project itself. But if I have a classical computer, is it an analog classical computer? Or is it a digital classical computer? But they're gonna come to affect us. The things about them, the same computer do computation, but they work with different systems, normal systems. But that's not really the goal today. The goal is for the lightning bolt, the effect, which is for like things that interact with the systems. If you go to biz, I'm gonna try to make it called business, BIZ, BIZ sense, BIZ sense lightning bolt. Because it's for the Uche OB tier. That's tier 3A and B. So basically, my business model is this. The first tier is let me just finish the first tier. So T1 or tier 1 is open access. Open access means open source. Access means research and development. Alignments for just and you get open sense, like sensory research and development. But they're both the same. Sense is based on neurodivergence, sensibility, touch, move, things that neurodivergence used to interact with action systems. Systems that know what they do, computers, etc. But that's that one explained before. Then tier 2 is business tier BIZ. That's obnext.org, buying a computer, buying a classical directed instruction system or DSE system, directed symbiotic evolution system. Architecture you can buy, they can use as code polygon architecture. DSC RAM, DSC pad, like keypad, everything. This is I'm gonna show you you got like T3A or tier 3A, which is like Uchite, city critical Uchite. If you get to Uchite, you are really knowledgeable and you can really compare with the business. You can get a house from a business tier anyway. Get public housing business. So you can go to Ubu, you can live in the Ubu constitution, and you are 1, 3 year, 5 project. But let me finish. So basically, 1 year you stay there, do one year project. 3 year, think of it like GCSE. This is like my life insurance hard as GCSE. Then I was at age 10. Okay. I get GCSE. I got my GCSE. I got my stats. I passed that. I passed the Bechdel test 100%. My stats was 100%. Then I got the Germans age 11. Mensa age 11. So basically, you're meant to be there as a child. Basically, the constitution is to protect you. The constitution or law constitution is to be there and work there. So you're gonna be at the center rooms, so the protected rooms if you're a child. Then you got 9. I was 9 in Mensa, so 2 percentile of the territory that I was. And then 1 percentile, that's people that really smart. At 8th percentile, when I came to first year community school, St. James, I did my SAT paper. I passed it 100%. I couldn't go to the rest school. Then I get so basically that's from my height. I couldn't do my project on it. Then I got T3A, which means knowledge, knowledge and play. Got SA, which is king access, like yeah. And then which plus SA, knowledge plus power, equals OB, and that's the OB tier. T3, tier 3. T3A just a subtier, T3B is just SA to the king tier. And you get which SA. And the solve together problems, that's the hard tier. OB next system, I want you guys to be there. But you have to just follow the business model. Get a house 3 years. So basically 3 years you can get in 3 years time you can get a diploma. 1 year the level 2 diploma. Anything level 2 after GCC foundation, a SAS foundation. And then you get level 2 diploma in IT, which I have. I got a bachelor degree, which is level 3. And then level 4, that's undergraduate education done. So bachelor means you can use it. And then bachelor means you can use what else? And then you can use your can apply. But people who are bachelor because it's not really applying themselves because they don't have website even, or like don't know how to deal with a lawsuit, and how to deal with legal bureaucracy, or suing people's they don't believe. I am ready, I am. And then you got people level 4, or you get a grant, you go to university, and you get like this year the £1,000. Go on UCAS.com or go to Plasmoid.com. You go for postgraduate education. You go for 1 year masters. Next year will be for the 1,000 for a masters or PhD. And then that'll be 82,000 for me for my masters and PhD. I should get them on in Mongo, but I don't want to get them on Mongo based on my master's in development. But that's what I'm saying. So okay, back to line ball. Okay. So basically, the goal of you guys is to use this for this is a safety critical OB like this here, but what you guys to understand is they're gonna be the business access in patterns, but you're gonna have to like control respect of preparation. I'm gonna create when I create I'm gonna give below on my description. Okay, so the line ball. So basically, this is my hypothesis here. The line ball. Basically, the line ball. Is like yes. I should just read it to you. Like Girls. So basically, so here I got this. So basically, this is the lightning bolt project. So okay, again, the lightning bolt is like happens when there's a gas, and it causes a uniform distribution of potential energy, a normalized potential energy inside the area, and normalized potential energy, and then which within the area will be distributed like no. So you go uniform, and then you go normalized potential energy ratio. So basically, my hypothesis is saying that one of the same as stupid. Let's put it here. So basically, I'm saying that my hypothesis in layman's terms, the line ball, the gas cloud that floats about happens when there is an distribution, which I call uniform. Like gravity is uniform because you don't feel gravity because it's so spread out. When I punch someone, you feel the force because you are sensitive, you sense it. But once you feel it, I say you sense it. But you can't sense this uniform distribution because the units is like it's potential energy. The potential energy is like the energy of falling. It's not been kinetic, it hasn't been passed on. It does pass on with sparks and everything, but it doesn't really pass on all the time. The potential energy of the gas cloud is like in the area the gas cloud is in, and that the inequality is really in the kinetic energy because the kinetic energy is the line ball kinetic energy. The line ball kinetic energy. Literally just the lightning bolt. The lightning ball kinetic energy is at the area. So basically, you're gonna see again the uniform distribution of the potential energy is uniform. It's like unit based, and the kinetic energy is around the area, the surface of the gas cloud, which is the gas itself. That's like the normalized vector. You got like a normalized plane around the glass cloud that's giving the gas, continuing the cycle. Because the kinetic doesn't just collapse on itself. It doesn't need, because it's got a shell, which is the gas, and the gas can't escape because it's part of the structure. Because it's keeping it together, it's part of the system, and that's why it's coherent. That's why it exists. So it's a natural phenomenon, I believe. So let's say how it happens. So basically, how it works. So basically, the dust collects from diverse set of biomes, like rural, desert, rainforest, like when it rains, and it gathers into the atmosphere, and then the atmosphere collects it up, and it bubbles open to the atmosphere, and then you get irregularity in the pattern, you know, because the pattern's not coherent anymore. So it's not just one biome that's doing it. I'm saying it's a diversity of biomes that's doing it, so it's irregular. So basically, I'm saying the first one is saying it's irregular because the pattern doesn't add up in the cohesion, and then it becomes a regular pattern, and then that creates that kind of that bubbles up to the atmosphere, and then normalizes to become the shape of the clouds, and the clouds then have static energy, which is potential. Like static energy is like just basically discharge, but everything has static energy in it. If it has the field to hold it, like the energy just distributed. That's why you're not really feeling it, because gravity, you can't feel gravity. It's no feel force. Anything that has a normalized plane, like it's just distributed. Even if it's uniform, the force. The system is coherent, it's uniform, then it's static. If it's static, then you just spread out. It's just spread out on this plane. The space, this field, whatever this Cartesian polar coordinates doesn't matter. It's just distributed. It's static energy and it's potential, and you don't really use it. It doesn't really discharge because there's no need to be discharged. There's no outlet because everything just the system is coherent because there's no one direction on that force. So basically, yes. So basically, stating that the polarization of potential energy. So basically, because there is now a force and has like a field, it's a force field. If you let me just come back to this actually. I'll come back to the polarization. Let me just give you. Yes. So this is cloaking. This is my pattern, my normal pattern by the way, but you can't see it. Okay. So basically, come back to making it visible. Okay. No, come on, I can't actually. Let's second. So basically, this is cloaking. Cloaking. See that's the Newton's laws of motion. So I'm trying to figure out this you see, okay, you see it. So basically, this is cloaking. So very important to understand this. This is based on the quantum field theory. I model that quantum fields or all quantum fields have their own classical system too. But I'll come back to that. So let me just come back to this. So basically, cloaking. How the system into it. The thing that seems to phase through objects. Like there's nothing there. It's called plasma. It's plasma. Plasma is naturally decoherent, but when some plasma has a field, it creates a new system, a new kind of biome, new kind of force. That's what we call plasma energy. This is what we call nuclear reactors. Plasma energy is like you can get like a natural occurring nuclear reactor. Where you get because you get nuclear reactors that are the natural world, but they're built on plasmoids, which are called plasmoids, which is scientific as well. But people don't understand that. So the normalization of the system is kind of uniform, distributed, or just units around the area, normalized, like a normalized vector, the smallest unit of a vector, like the unit vector model. The plasma CG, the plasmoid of the shape is conspiring, and it doesn't fizzle out, it just stays because and the plasma is based on polarization, and you can clock everything. So let me give you an example. In my model, Newton's law, so for my model quantum field theory, I state that force equals mass acceleration. That means the force action on object equals the mass acceleration, and the net force equals zero. The total action on object at rest is zero. There's no force because you can't action on object parallel zero. And the negative force equals for the negative is a positive force. For every time you push up this support, there's an open just that's like in one system. Now, for one system to form, there has to be either an isomorphic system that's causing an exchange if it's an imbalance or if it's decoherent or something, but it doesn't need to be that. but there's actually is, but because of quantum field theory, it's not a model. So one thing stating in my model is we have this invariant inverse. So we live in a positron world. Proton electron world. Sorry, electron world. We live in a negatron world. Negatron world. So let me give you an example. So we in my model, my paper stated so for every force equals mass concentration, net force equals zero. Force, because the force means like there's an energy. Energy. Don't remember the force of energy that's causing that force. So basically, it seems to change something. But if it's an invariant system, there's an invariant way to do it. It's the opposite way. So if something to change, it's a whole force to apply. It's not a static value. It's like this. So we live in an electron world because the electron. Oh wait, no. Sorry, we live in a positron world. Because everything's so positive. So if you want to charge an electron, you can't. If an electron goes into a circuit, it's very positively charged. And when you see that charge, it goes back to negatively charged, and it goes back to the circuit, and the battery comes down. So if the electron is charging, it's positively charged, it's being concealed in a vacuum, which means like it's a vacuum. It's like sealed in a like container. It can't escape and change or interact with the environment to disperse. So like it's stable. It is stable. It's when it's stable, it's called, so basically, I'm saying to you, the plasmoids are, most plasma in our world, nuclear reactor that are stable are isotopes, because they have some properties to it that, I don't know what the isotopes, I'm getting chemistry now, but the isotopes model is just like the stable way to solve, to make this thing coherent, this is what GQ theory is. But the isotope is like, isotope state. It's like an isotope, like a state to resolve a state. There's more like an isotope resolution for plasmoid creation. Now I don't need this system to do this anymore. But the protons are naturally unstable because they don't really work on, they don't work, they don't want to be confined. If they don't want to be created, they want to just work on their own. But that's what I'm saying. You got the isotopes of the plasmoid, and you got the plasmoid. You can get plasma that's stable and also the plasma that's stable isotopes. I don't know. I can't remember that term. What that means, but they mean they're isomorphic states that can resolve invariance and what. And you get so basically, I'm saying we live in a negatron world because the electrons are naturally negative. I mean, that's what we call electrons because they're part of the electricity. But if you try to become positive, also we live in a positron world, become positive. So for them to move, for me to move, I need to give myself a positive charge, positivity. So we got the proton, the neutron. The proton is positive, the electron is negative, and the neutron is neutral. Now in the frame, I can see that in the frame we got the negatron, which is the opposite of the positron, the negative charge. Then you do opposite of the positive one. That's the system. So basically, if I want to pull, so basically, positron is opposite of electron, it's positively charged negatively. So this is like a pull away, it's like pulling something away instead of pushing it away. Because that's like in the system saying, you pull away. So I'm trying to quit a warp drive. So my people on warp drive trying to pull away from the force that I'm acting instead of pushing. So basically, my paper states like on cloaking. I'm not going to cloaking now, but my paper feels that to pull away, which is weird because I've used the inverse system to justify that field that's acting. So basically, if I put an engine, I can put an engine where I'm facing, and instead of pushing the ground, I push away with this system, the standard system, standard model. And then we push away with this positron electron model. Because no, push away with this negatron model. Just because opposite model. Because opposite will pull away with the negatron model. Negatively charged electrons, basically. Basically, of course, so we've got positively charged electrons. We've got electrons that are positively charged, and the electrons that are positively charged. The positrons we pull away because the negative charge and the system coherence, which is a problem because you don't want to stabilize the system because you careful where you place them because they never interact, they block the whole drive. Then I did the cloaking. So basically, if you create polarization states now. So polarization, kinetic energy, so basically, not liable per se, but let's give you example. Say I have like a dome, I just want to be fully visible after the cloak is. So I want to cloak 100%, so no one can see anything. So just see through it, and they won't think of there's something there. So to do this, I polarize the field first. I define like a threshold, like some kind of bubble around the bottom of the dome. And the light passes through. I diffract the red light of it, and it moves around the system I've created. Because you need to normalize the vector into the dome. But everything goes on. You can see everything on outside, no one can see it in the because we're inside the dome. And yeah, outside. So look at there's nothing there, so we'll pass it. So the polarization is like the polarization of light, with quantum particles. There's something called a Hadman gate. If I'm correct, it's like the states you got. So the Hadman gate is like 0, 1. So if you have like a bit, the quantum of the variable is the dual superposition of states, which is 0, 2, or 1. The collapse is and if you have like a 2 bits of information, Hadman gate gives you to 4 bits states, so both 4 bits states to encode, and that's the operation across the space. But the position is really allows for the thing to be 100% cloak because you can model, you can think about the inverse system as a quasi state, and then as a topological state, which is like which is my from GitHub, the concept of openness is QUSI, which stands for quasi. It's really like my model of quarks and systems, but it's like the Higgs boson and everything, but at the quantum level that have topological state machines, which are still the result of course Hadman's execution steps, like the model I'm thinking of Hadman's art, if I remember correctly. What I'm saying to you, so the lightning board is like the gas cloud and the plasma, but the plasma itself is round. It's like, the force is uniform, so it goes in a direction the outer system wants it. There's no really force acting on it per se. If the air is it just drifts. What is the wind? What is the gas? It drifts whatever the space is, or what is the most coherent field is, like cars, things that you can understand its own system. Like if it's both electron and gas can drift to a car, more than something that's in charge, electrical charge, and it can stay there longer because it's part of that system. So yes, that's right now. Okay. The position of gas cloud, plasma field, vector normalization of the span, the plane. Okay, I talked about that. Cloaking. Yeah, cloaking. So basically, the cloaking has to work bidirectionally because if you see something here, so can see me here. So if there's 2 sides to every, so I've got like an object, and I saw some light here. And this is like a slave object, but it's transparent. I don't know, using some. So I'm gonna use that. So okay, so you need to say this correct. So basically, it's not a solid object, but it's transparent. So it can be transparent, translucent. That means like semi-transparent. But it can vary, and then it can be opaque. The properties are the same. It's like a light field, like electromagnetic field, electromagnetic bidirectional polarization. The polarization will make the system not decay, but ensure the system is coherent because when you put a light in, when you put a light wave in, you get like white lighting. When you get red, which is of yolk, red, orange, green, decay, battle in vein, indigo, violet. But there's like a spectrum of colors. When you want something to deform, you pick the right colors. Basically, I'm polarized to just one. Basically, there's something called the bracket transition, which is standard operation, which is like the I and J vector hats of that system. So basically, you got this model here. You got the first model here. No, sorry, the first model here. You can see this is like the road down here. So you can see it. You got this one here. This is like something called the red, green, orange, blue. But this is a wavelength you could basically they make up white light, but when you polarize like depolarize or polarize one of them, you can get red light. This is how lasers do work. Because laser is more, but you have a laser more like the laser is like it's coherent. It's like coherent light, but it's not that way because it's not white light. It's just one of this part of the spectrum, but it's not really because a laser is coherent light with, but the spectrum doesn't like a laser light. It can be laser, but it doesn't. It's not dead, right? If it's just because all the system working together, it's cohesive because it can stay bi-directionally, can polarize light. Because the wave of the light screen can propagate back and down the system. The system can maintain it. That's just coherent. That's what I'm saying. It matters. The laser, that's how lasers work. So a laser light is like shine one way, but it seems white light can be incoherent, and this first is going to have spectrum. But this is coherent. It's just like one type of that information set that's being broadcasted, and the system can maintain coherence because it doesn't really want to have to decoherent because the system is self-sustainable. The software system. And as I was saying, like we should look. I recommend even from the radio wave, microwave, infrared, visible light, ultraviolet, red minus, let's say, the cloaking, all the things cloaking. This for bi-directional polarization. It's called what's intended. So if you go to my github.com/obnexus, and you go to my TikTok, or you go to YouTube morning, you can see all this there. Then you go github.com/obnexus, so you can github.com/practice. I need you to check that for me. So basically, I'm saying the line-level operation, which you want to work over time. So how can you just like a system that's not even decoding? This computer here, is it work with a different computer? Yes, it's a computer, but what's the benefit? What's the problem do there? And because if it can take down a class visual system, just for inputs, that I already heard of somewhere else, can I? It's just like just like the line level, like you gotta decay a computer. It's just like the line level I just have right now. You gotta decay a computer because the computer doesn't understand instructions no more. It's warp. And basically, when the line level goes to this window, this plasma here, it doesn't dissipate. It wouldn't dissipate because it's a plasmoid, it's a stable plasmoid. Which is actually top will resolve itself in the system. It's working. And it's gonna spark everything if you do that, but it's not gonna stable. But it's gonna phase through the wall for phasing. So I'm usually defining all these new terms like phasing. It comes through objects because it's not part of that system. It doesn't need to be part of the system. It's coherent. It can be by itself, yes. So it doesn't need to be with anything else to stabilize. It's a plasmoid that was on. The system was on, and then you got the cloaking, which means like it goes through, it can hide itself. As part of its own system, it's coherent, so it can cloak, so it can hide itself. It doesn't need to work with the system. But plasmoid was still got like polarization, the president might say like a president. If you polarize light to the president, for the 5 degree angle, you can change the wave light. You can get a stream of lights. Based on Harman gains, and you should see the polarization really about polarization of light is really about the this is the single slit around the double slit around. Yes, the single slit and the double slit around, which it gets the same pattern of the polarization slit. You get like a light wave on a particle based on this measurement of quantum state. And yes, this. They've got this return properties clone. So basically this is like the bubble cloud thing. So this is distributed like the bubble and the cloud is distributed. Yep, distributed, well distributed like that. And you get the clouds is being coming down. It's distributed, and you get up a half cloud, and then you get uniform distribution of fields and clouds. Basically, the static electricity is just the form that's known as the potential energy. Potential energy is distributed for kinetic energy. doesn't really apply here because it has some consumer. It doesn't have a consumer to go to become, or does it compress into a form that is going to be coherent, or something that happens to it that changes the nature of the normalization. Okay, so guys, that's a lightning ball. Think of the one that's going to be used for things that things you want to inspect, or you want to break. It's like, that's what I'm saying. That's my hypothesis of the lightning ball phenomenon. But I see applications in it, that's why I'm doing this video. So you can go to my social media, my TikTok, my YouTube channel, and okay, guys, today is the 25th, 26th of the October 2025. Have a lovely day. It's Halloween. So, okay, no, I don't want to do that. Okay. Okay. I will do this video and okay. Thank you. Share that on X. My Discord. If you my Discord, you can join the breakfast, and we see you there. We can see your aura. You can join people with your aura, with your type of aura. You can build with them. Let's build a new. Let's build a new. Let's build a new system. Let's build a new ecosystem for ourselves. And ensure that we are actually healing, because this is about healing. Healing each other.